In this video we will begin the 1k to 10k crypto challenge, in which I attempt to turn a $1,000 account into $10,000 in the upcoming crypto bull cycle. In this journey I am going to share every method, tool and resources I use to analyze cryptocurrencies and understand the overall market. Welcome to TradeSmart, let's get right into it. Starting in the first week of January, we will be opening a special Discord chat room dedicated to this challenge. In there, we can discuss potential crypto investments and ideas. I will post all my trades live, or extensive in-depth research on over 200 crypto coins, helpful tips, tools, and much more. This is a great chance for you to follow along and be part of this challenge and a community that's all about investing in crypto. As it would take hours to explain every detail of how I invest, in each update of this challenge, I will cover different topics, from crafting a robust portfolio, mastering entry and exit tactics, to finding, researching cryptocurrencies, spotting potential 100x gems, and much more. If you are interested in this, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as the timing of these investments is crucial. I have to state that this challenge carries high risk of losing all of our capital, which we are totally okay with. And if you attempt a similar challenge, you should be too. This is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before making investment decisions. With that out of the way, today I will analyze the past bull cycles and currently relevant conditions that can affect the crypto cycle. I will share my opinion on what we might expect in the coming months and years, my basic portfolio plan, and reveal my first investments. Let's get started. Alright. If you're new to the crypto world and the concept of the 4-year cycle, don't worry, I will break it all down for you. Understanding these cycles, particularly in Bitcoin, is like having a roadmap for what could happen in the next 4 years. First, let's dive into why analyzing Bitcoin's past bull cycles is crucial. First up, here's a price chart of Bitcoin's previous historical cycles. Can you see these repeating patterns? That's what we are interested in. These are not just random fluctuations, they are part of a larger trend that's been repeating almost like clockwork. Why we focus on Bitcoin, you might ask? Well, for a few key reasons. First of all, Bitcoin's dominance. Bitcoin is not just the first cryptocurrency, it's like the flag bearer of the entire crypto market. Its movements often defines the movement of other cryptocurrencies. When the price of Bitcoin moves up, other cryptocurrencies tend to follow it. And when Bitcoin moves down, the overall crypto market also moves down. Second, predictive insights. These cycles give us valuable insights. By studying these cycles, we can predict market sentiment, investor behavior, and potential price movements. Therefore, it will be easier to decide when to buy and when to sell. Third, the halving events. Bitcoin tokens are created through a process called mining. Buying Bitcoin is not the only way to get Bitcoins. Besides buying, you can also mine it. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems which add new blocks to the blockchain. For each new block added to the blockchain, the miner is rewarded with newly created bitcoins. As more miners join the Bitcoin network, the competition to solve these mathematical problems increases, making it more difficult for all miners to succeed and be profitable. To maintain the same block creation rate, the Bitcoin algorithm automatically adjusts the complexity of these problems, requiring miners to invest in more powerful hardware and consume more energy to remain competitive. And this algorithm adjustment is called the halving event. Bitcoin undergoes a halving approximately every 4 years, where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, reducing the rate at which new Bitcoins are created. And this scarcity tends to drive up the price, kicking off the next bull cycle. Fourth, historical patterns. There's a saying, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. By analyzing these patterns or cycles, we can estimate the phases of accumulation, which are the best times to hodl, the peak euphoria, the best time to realize most of your profits, and the inevitable correction. And finally, risk management. Knowing where we are in the cycle helps us make informed decisions about when to enter or exit the market, maximizing gains while minimizing the risk. Let's take a look at the last 3 bull cycles of Bitcoin. In each cycle, first we can see a correction of the previous bull run. Then we have a relatively flat accumulation period. Then we get the halving, finally the growth, and the peak. At the date of recording this video, we are somewhere around here. Now take a look at what happened in this phase of the previous cycles. In the first cycle, the halving occurred somewhere around here. In the second cycle, here. In the third, here. And in the current 4th cycle, it's expected to occur right around here. And what happened in the last cycles between the new year and the halving? Well, we get a slight correction to the downside, which can give us great buying opportunities. Then the price recovers and climbs higher as we approach the halving. Of course, no one can say that this will happen again, but as we work with statistics and probabilities, in my opinion, this is the most likely outcome. Let's talk about what I believe could happen in the crypto world in the upcoming months. For those who haven't heard about this, big banks and institutions are currently in talks with the SEC about approving a Bitcoin ETF. If this gets the green light, it's a game changer. It would mean breaking down a major barrier for conservative investors who've been hesitant about Bitcoin so far. This could lead to a flood of billions, maybe even trillions of dollars into cryptocurrencies from 2024 and moving forward. This next cycle could be the most dynamic we've ever witnessed in the cryptosphere. But there's a crucial aspect we need to consider. With significant news like the potential Bitcoin ETF approval, there's a common pattern that often occurs. And that is buy the rumor and sell the news. The rumors about this ETF have been circulating for months, possibly fueling the current bullish trend in the crypto market. This means that the ETF news might have already been factored into the current prices, and the actual approval may not cause a massive spike in value. Moreover, if the ETF is approved, banks and institutions would likely prefer a lower Bitcoin price for better entry points. This might lead to price manipulations, especially when any negative news surfaces. If the ETF approval gets delayed, which I think is unlikely to happen at this point, naturally, Bitcoin's price would take a hit. We also haven't seen a significant correction since the 26k mark. And as I've mentioned before, every previous crypto cycle has seen some form of downturn after the new year and before the halving. So what do I think is most likely to happen? The ETF gets approved before January 10th, leading to a price rise possibly hitting the 50k to 55k range. This will be followed by a correction to around the 35 to 40k levels. And that's when I plan to buy in the projects I like more heavily. This is just my analysis and I could be completely off, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Now let's move on to my basic portfolio plan. My portfolio strategy might differ from what you've seen from other investors. While many crypto investors have significant portion in Bitcoin and Ethereum, often at least 30% and about 50% in hype-cap coins, my approach is a bit different. These are solid investments, but they offer limited potential for a 10 to 100x increase in value, which is crucial for the 1k to 10k crypto challenge. So I plan to allocate about 30% of my portfolio to safer high-cap coins, focusing specifically on Ethereum and Link. In the mid-cap category, with a market cap between 100 million and 1 billion, we'll receive about 20% of my investments. These projects are also well established, but they still offer room for growth due to their lower market cap. After this comes the high-risk, high-reward category, which are low-cap altcoins, valued between 10 million and 100 million. This category is where we might see those 10x to 100x returns. I will also allocate 5% to extremely high-risk cryptos with market caps under 10 million. This will be the most speculative part of my portfolio. For flexibility, airdrops and launchpad projects, 20% of my portfolio will be kept in USDT for now. To invest, I primarily use Binance and Gate.io for their low fees. Affiliate links to these exchanges with 10 to 20% fee discounts are linked in the description. And finally, the part you've all been waiting for, let's look at my first few crypto investments. Given the likelihood of a significant pullback after the ETF approval, I've only invested about 12% of my portfolio in relatively safe coins that I'm comfortable holding even if they drop 50% or more in price. The first category is my safe bag, which contains above 1 billion market cap coins. In this category, I've put 2% in Ethereum, 2% in Link, 1% in Matic, and 1% in Quant at these price levels. I think that Link and Ethereum are the safest bets that still can make an easy 5 to 10x from here. Therefore, those will be my biggest holdings in this category. I've also set up a few limit orders, which means that if the given crypto pulls back to these price levels, my order will be automatically filled. Limit orders are very useful as you don't have to monitor each cryptocurrency every day. Just set up the limit order where you want to buy and leave it. At the time of recording this video, overall not much movement has happened, except Quant and Matic, both of which went up by around 15 to 25%. So if you plan on investing in any of these cryptos, you can still get them for around the same price as I bought them or even cheaper. Don't worry, in the first half of January we will set up the Discord channel so you can follow my trades live. Moving on. The next category is the mid-cap with above 100 million and below 1 billion market cap coins. These coins are still well-developed projects but have higher risk, but also higher growth potential. In this category I've put 1% in Arweave, a data storage project, 1% in Gala and 1% in Illuvium. Both of these are gaming projects. These are my average entry points for each project. There are also some narratives that I believe will do well in the upcoming crypto cycle, like gaming, AI, privacy, real-world assets, and so on. But I will talk about these in an upcoming video. The last time I checked since my purchase, Arweave went up around 10%. I also have a few open limit orders for Gala, Illuvium and Mina at these price levels. And the last category I made purchases in is the small cap coins that are above 10 million but below 100 million in market cap. Here I only found Ultra or UOS to be at a good price level to buy. I put 2% in it at around the 25-cent price level. So in total, I've invested 11% of the $1,000 capital, which is $110, plus I spent $10 doing a few potential airdrops, which I mentioned in the previous video. Also, there are 9% of open limit orders waiting to be filled. Remember, there is no need to rush into investments right now. We are in this for the long run. We are still early in this cycle, and a significant pullback is very likely in the upcoming months. Not investing at all is always better than FOMOing in at these price levels with bad risk-to-reward ratio positions. And that wraps up the first video of the 1k to 10k challenge. I hope this was useful and easy to understand. If you want me to cover any specific topic, like the best websites, the best narratives, or anything else, drop your ideas down in the comments. This will be a long-running regular series, so I will have time to talk about many topics. In the next one, I will dive into how I picked these investments using our research spreadsheet that we've been working on for the last month. This spreadsheet contains more than 200 crypto projects with detailed ratings and descriptions. I will also show you how you can get access to it and join the Discord channel. As always, thank you for watching and I wish you all a happy new year. Until next time, have an amazing week and trade smart.